I'm Brett Poulin. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Environmental Toxicology, and my research group studies how metal contaminants move in the environment and how they affect humans and wildlife. My federally funded research aims to understand how our coastal wetlands are changing because of climate change. We specifically want to understand how sea level rise is going to affect the wildlife that are in them and how contaminants move in that ecosystem. My research group does work on coastal wetlands, and we specifically are studying mercury and how it moves through the Florida Everglades ecosystem. This is a national park and one of the most biodiverse places in North America, and we're trying to understand how sea level rise is going to affect how contaminants move, and specifically how much mercury gets into fish that is being exposing humans and also other wildlife. The biggest impact of this research is that a lot of the implications of sea level rise in our coastal wetlands can be managed through water management up gradient. These wetlands are kind of like the accordion between our agricultural areas and the ocean, and our research is helping to understand how we can manage water better in the freshwater part of the ecosystem to decrease how much salt water makes it into wetlands. We're already spending money, whether we recognize it or not, to manage these ecosystems because they're a part of our communities, they're part of our recreational areas. And we want to be doing that with knowledge about what the implications of that could be. And so our research aims to provide the best information so that we can make decisions about our public resources. Our research takes years to develop. If we lose our funding, we essentially lose the ability to make our observations, and it's not something that we could just turn on and off like a light switch. There's a lot of momentum in research, and so either a delay or a cancellation of funding will have big implications on that, but it's also training the next generation of scientists that are going to help us address this issue or other issues going forward. If my federal funding is eliminated, it means that my research will not be informing stakeholder decisions, which will translate to higher mercury levels in fish and greater mercury exposure to the general public. You know, mercury is a neurotoxin, which means it affects our central nervous system, and that will have effects on developing fetuses and children.